Hey guys, welcome to the Python PlayBook series. In this series, we will be tackling several Python exercises. The series is intended for beginners. Don't worry for those who've never touched Python before. Each video will go over the solutions and point out key components in the code and explain them in further detail. Okay, let's get started. So in today's playbook exercise, we require a program that asks for the user's name, and it should correspondingly say hello following by the user's name, as you can see on the screen right now. Okay, so I'm writing my code on Jupyter, which is an open source software, but we don't really need to know anything about that to be able to proceed with the code. So before we start, I always like to outline my key steps across each cell. So this allows me to break down the problem and also look at it step by step rather than taking it as a whole. So in order to outline these steps, we can use something called comments, which are given by the hash sign here and followed by any set of instructions. So as you can see here, I've outlined two cells which should be filled with code, which should ask for the user's name, followed by an output which should give hello, followed by the name. So let's tackle that first box there. So in order to ask for a user's name, we require a variable to store the name of the user in. So in this case, we use name as the variable, which works quite well. So the user will require to input their name, and in order to do so, we will type in input and then followed by whichever question that we desire, which in this case will be, what is your name? So that's it for the first line of code. So if we run that code, we will see in fact this should require a name from the user, which will then be stored in the variable name. So let's give that a go. As you can see here, what's your name? I'll put in mine. And there we go. So now the variable name has my name stored in it. So that's done. That's perfect. So now we need to display our required output, which is hello, followed by my name. So in order to display anything in Python, we use the print command, which is given by this. And if we are printing out, for example, a list of characters, and in this case we are because we're printing out hello, then we need to put that in apostrophes as so. So if we require to display anything stored in a variable, that can be done within the print command, but slightly differently. So here what we need to do is put a comma to differentiate the string of characters from the variable. And then following that, we need to put in name and then end it off with a comma. Now, if we run the code, this should give us the output of hello RD. So let's give it a go now. There we go. So we've got our desired result. Alright, so that was the first exercise in this series. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quite a short one. For those of you who maybe find this a bit too simple, don't worry, we'll be going on to harder exercises very soon. We'll be working our way through several exercises and it'll get progressively harder as we go along. But for those of you who are quite new to Python, I hope this was helpful and informative. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you for watching and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.